Swindles here with Martin Murray ahead of his WBA World Middleweight Title Challenge. How are you feeling, Martin?
Yeah, feeling good, mate.
Have you started your training yet? Obviously, you just come off a recent fight with Kamitsky there. How are you doing at the moment?
Yeah, just winding down, just having a week of recovery because we're going to step it up next week and going to go straight back into the training camp. So it's important to bring everything back down the right way, and yeah, just looking forward to stepping it up next week.
You're settling down, saw your children here earlier. You're looking forward to Christmas for them before this next fight?
Yeah, I always look forward to Christmas with kids, mate. It's brilliant with kids, so yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be a bit different, obviously training straight through, training Christmas Day. I've not done it yet since I turned pro, but I'm looking forward to it.
Is that a dedication that you now have to becoming world champion, that you're willing to take that extra step and train through Christmas period?
To be honest with you, whether it was for a world title or whether it wasn't, if he had a fight there, late Jan, early Feb, that's what I'd be doing anyway. So it's not the fact just that I've got this world title that I'll be doing that, but that's just basically the life of a boxer. Being dedicated. Being dedicated, training to the best, achieving your goals. So that's all that is. But I am looking forward to Christmas. I've cut down on the Christmas dinner and can't eat as much over Christmas. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And if we go a step back there to the Stern fight, when you came to the final bell of that fight, how did you feel before the scores were announced? How did you feel? Did you think you'd done enough to win that fight?
No, gotta be honest with you, mate. No, we've me and Oliver, and we said beforehand what we had to do before we got the decision, and we knew that. We knew we didn't do enough. We knew it was close, but we knew we didn't do enough. And it was the same with the Martinez one. We knew we should have got it, but we knew we wasn't going to get it. And yeah, that's just the outlook that we've got going into fights when you're fighting someone on foreign soil. And I think, especially when they're from that place where you're fighting. But this is the good thing with this fight; it's going to be on neutral territory. So it's going to be fair, and I'm going to get a fair shot this time.
You're a really humble fighter. A lot of fighters that come off decisions like that, they like to express how unhappy they are with it, and you handle them very well. Is that something that's just part of your being, or?
Yeah, well, there's nothing you can do, is there? I mean, it is one I make anyway. But what can I do? Crying about it's not going to change anything, is it? The past is the past, and just got to focus on the future. And I've got this third world title fight now, which I'm very lucky to have. Don't get me wrong, I've put the hard work in with my team to get there. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to that now. What's happened in the past has only made me a better fighter, and just made me improve my game for the world title fight next year.
Which of those two fights do you think you learned more from? Was it the Martinez fight, or was it the original Stern draw?
I'd say it was the Stern one, mate, to be honest with you. Yeah, the fact that I'd gone from fighting domestically straight up to world level, it was a big jump. It's alright saying that you belong at that level, but it's it's different proving it. And I got well up for that fight, and I proved I belonged at that level. So it was the fight I learnt more from. But no doubt there's going to be bigger and harder fights in the future that I'm going to learn more from. But that was it was a good learning fight from the Stern one.
You've said in previous interviews that you were maybe a little bit flat in your previous fight with Sergey Kamitsky. What would you put that down to?
Terribly flat, mate. It was shockingly bad. I've got to be honest with you. I can't lie to you. Not happy with it whatsoever. I think the hard work that myself and Oliver and my team put in didn't really justify that decision. But I mean, going from the Martinez fight, and then training and having fights come up and get fights happening, then they're not, and then getting a virus for the Froch Groves card, and then pulling out. To be honest, I shouldn't have really fought last week, but I've not been paid since April, and I needed money, so I've got a family, wife, 3 kids to look after, so it had to be done. But I wouldn't have got in that ring if I knew I couldn't. I definitely would have won, and I was always going to be up against that, fighting like that in the way I was feeling. But I got the win, and that's the most important thing. You know, just got to focus now for this big world title fight next year.
Is it nice to be able to get yourself out so soon after that last fight? Now you get in the regular action.
Yeah, that's all I want to be out. I want to be out regular. I want to be out. You know, I want to be active, out regular, and just building on momentum. So coming from that fight on Saturday, things can only get better. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to just getting back out now, and you know, just putting a good proper performance in, and you know, showing people why I'm one of the best fighters in the world.
You were supposed to be included there on the Frotch and Groves card. It was quite a controversial finish with Groves being stopped in the 9th round while he was still fighting back, still throwing. What are your opinions on that fight?
I've not watched it, mate. To be honest, I've not watched it. I've seen the first knockdown. I've seen the start of it, and then I've seen the finish. But from what I gathered, it was stopped a little bit early. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's boxing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's full of politics and full of, I don't know. It shouldn't have got stopped from what I've told. I can't really comment on it, to be honest with you, like I said, because I never watched it. But from what I gathered, Groves deserves a rematch.
It would be nice. There was also whispers, I think I've heard mentions of you fighting Carl Froch sometime in the future. Would that be a fight that interests you, maybe taking a step up to super middle?
Yeah, definitely. I make middle comfy enough though, to be honest with you. And there's big fights for me at middleweight, so that's where my main focus is. But all I've said since I turned pro, I want to be involved in big fights, and that is a massive fight. So if the opportunity did get put forward to me, I'd definitely be up for it, and you know, I would consider it.
And finally, if you win the title there against Jared Fletcher, you move forward, and then you take Sturm's title. The remaining 3 belt holders at that point would be Peter Quillin, Gennady Golovkin, and Sergio Martinez. Who of those 3 would you like to look at maybe the 3rd unification against them?
Got to be honest with you again, mate. Whatever is the most money, that's it. No, the ultimate goal is become world champion, and I'd love to put the blemish of Sturm back on my career. That'd be a massive fight, be a great fight, a rematch with Sturm, and wherever it'll be, if it can get sorted, whether it's over there or whether it's over there, you know, it'll sell out. It'll be a great fight, and then after that, it just basically just be whatever makes the sense money wise. You know, like I've said, I've got a family to think about, and that's why I'm doing it, mate. That's why I'm involved in boxing. I'm in a lucky position now where I'm approaching the fights where I can get paid decently. So yeah, that's what it's about, mate.
And is there any final message that you might want to send to warnings to Jared? Any messages for your fans? Anything around the world?
Just message to my fans, my support. They've been with me from day one. Yeah, just a massive thank you, basically. I'm lucky to have the support I've got, not just by me friends and family, but other support as well, and also my team, me sponsors and things like that. So just a massive thank you for everything you've put into me, and I'll reward you on February 1st for the world title.
That's fantastic. Thank you for your time, Martin. It's been brilliant. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Sorry for taking so much.
Being dedicated to training to the best, achieving your goals. So that's all that is. But I am looking forward to Christmas. And I've cut down on the Christmas dinner and can't eat as much over Christmas. But yeah,